guys, it's Shaggy here, Unit. Welcome to how to spawn trap on Raid. And this map in particular, it's really weird because it's not that effective in spawn trapping because of how small it is and how close quartered it is. So really there'll be a lot of spawn flipping every now and then from C to A. But yeah, there's a certain degree of knowing exactly where people will spawn, and that knowledge is really important in order to successfully play on this map. So as you can see, the labeled diagram, or the labeled map, as you can see on the screen right now, is the enlarged version of the map itself on Raid. And the circles that I've labeled myself is the exact points where people would spawn at a certain time of the certain situation of the game. So as I've said already, the way the spawn system works is they will spawn the opponents at an empty area where your teammates are not there, and if you're by yourself, you most likely will be surrounded by players around the spawn points that I've labeled. So this is from my knowledge and experience that I know that each and every spawn on this map that I labeled from the experience that I've gone against players in Raid, and I can see them spawning there because of the way I play and the way I rush. Now, if your play style is sort of campy or defensive, you can't really figure out the spawns by doing that. So hopefully these spawn points can help you guys become more successful by playing this map. I'll be doing this for every other map, so I'll be showing you a few clips here, or a couple clips, and yes, let's move on to that. Right, so let's move on to the first clip here. As you can see, we're going right into it from the second round of the Grand War 99 game here, and yes, so we go right into the spawn was using the same method that I told you guys to use on how to rush and Raid video. If you guys missed it, go and check it out. And basically, as you can see, I'm using a different class setup here. Like, whoa, he's finally not using MSMC. But yeah, there's the MP7 with the stock and fast mags, I believe. I'm not using the suppressor on this one. I was just trying out other attachments and another weapon just to see how I do with it and see how I can adapt to it. So yeah, definitely trying it out, and it really went well for me. But for some reason, I was running out of ammunition way too fast, and you will notice as I lose a lot of bullets just after this. And as you can see, the labeled diagram, the labeled map on the top right of the screen right now, it's basically where they're spawning. So it is pretty efficient in that sense that, you know, by playing this game for quite some time now, knowing exactly where they spawn, hopefully can help you guys to know where these guys will spawn once you're playing on this map. And I'll be doing it for the future maps, obviously. So the downside to this map, obviously, as you can see, it's really hard to spawn trap when all of your teammates are at their spawn, and automatically the spawns will flip, and that's just the way it works, because, you know, you can't just constantly spawn trap them. This is not demolition. So, you know, speaking of that, when I post bigger maps, it's more easy to spawn trap because you'd probably be the only dude on the other side of the team where your teammates probably sit back, and that's just the way it works for bigger maps. For some reason, people are more cautious about things. But Raid is special in the sense that it's such a small map. As you can see, I go to A, and then the spawn flips immediately as soon as we take out A, and we go back to C again. So we are really dominating it. As you can see, I can't even call in my dogs and my swarm because it's already inbound, and some other dude is using it in the game. It's like 4 other dudes using it with me, so it was kind of annoying. And yet again, the spawn flips one more time. So as you can see, we demolished these guys, and knowing these spawns does really help. Even without the VSAT, we had pretty much 24/7 VSAT in this game, as you can see on the screen. So really throughout the whole game, we had VSATs going on, and it was a crazy match. We were just going ham. I think playing with I think I ended up adding these guys because these guys are really good. So moving on to the next clip here. As we can see, we're using the MSMC, my class here, and we're playing kill confirm. So it's not domination. And obviously these spawn points labeled on the top right are basically, they count towards team deathmatch, kill confirmed, as well as domination, because, you know, they all got the same spawn points when you play Ground War. So knowing this, as you can see in the top right, it can work for all these game modes, and it really does help. Having that knowledge is an extra advantage over people that don't even know where people are going to be spawning. I mean, think about it. Like, a lot of players are starting to buy Call of Duty now, and if you're watching this video, hopefully this can help you. At the same time, for those Christmas noobs coming in, you know, in a few days' time, will probably not know these kind of spots if they don't watch the video that I'm posting, or, you know, I don't know if there's any other videos out there in YouTube. But their knowledge is going to be really small compared to yours. But knowing all of this, knowing the spawn points, will allow you to get a much easier gameplay than what you would have initially got, and you'll be in such an advantage. It's unreal. If you combine how to rush video on Raid to how to, you know where the spawns are, and basically you're set to go. You are ready, and you can rush around however you want. And this, I don't know how, see, I knew it was gonna spawn there, but it's just messed up. I thought I was gonna get killed by my own swarm. I was like, oh shit, maybe I should back away. I don't want to die to my own swarm and then die to that dude that spawned exactly at the bottom right hand side of the diagram labeled. So anyway, that's that, and yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. If it did, and if it does, I'd much appreciate if you guys rate the video. I'll see you guys soon. Check it out. Gonna peace, yeah. Or you can do the in and out technique, which I tend to do nowadays. Is you to go in and then you go out, so you can take them out by surprise. And the reason why this works so well, obviously, as I said, because they can't see you. The thing about this is that when you go from outer skirts, they can see you first, which is kind of bad. So it's really up to you what sort of player you are, what sort of confidence level you are playing and taking care of the situation.